This is Paul with Inland Northwest Windows, and yeah, we've been working together for around 5 months or so now, and yeah, with you it was a little bit different than most people. I think for you, from what I remember, we built out a brand new website completely from scratch. I think almost a brand new Google Business profile from what I remember too as well, or you had a Google Business profile and like it was just in the very, very beginning stages, right?
Right.
And then, yeah, if you could just like explain a little bit more about your company and, maybe where you were before working with us and kind of where you're at after 5 months, that works with you.
Yes. So I started the business about a year ago, and before I worked with you, I'd been trying to get advertising going and get some traction and get some leads generated. And I tried a lot of different websites, like Angie's Lead and Yelp and things like that, with real limited success. And when I was introduced to you, it's really opened my eyes. Like we were able to create a web page, which I didn't have a web presence before. I kind of had a Google verified page, but when I went to look for it and do a search on Google, I had to dig really deep to find myself listed, my company listed below that. So, 5 months later, it's been a process, but it's been a pretty quick process where, it's really generating leads now. I just did a search while we were on the call, and I popped up as the first, the first company right below. The only one that was above me was a sponsored company that was paid for. So really been a great investment for me, and I've generated a lot of business. Last month, like we were discussing, I had a lot of leads, most of them from the website, and all those leads combined generated 8 jobs for me, which is good in my line of business. That's a busy month. So I'm really looking forward to what the future has to bring. I like that, you communicate with me, and we're constantly discussing, updates and progress in the search results and things like that. So it's been a game changer for my business for sure.
Yeah, that makes me super happy, especially from where we initially first started. And yeah, just it's cool to see something go from like not on Google at all to now I'm typing it in. If I'm sharing my screen, hopefully it doesn't lag too much, but I'm gonna share my screen just for a second here and just kind of just show you kind of where you're at least from my perspective, because when you search it, since you're already in that area, it might have you, listed, a little bit higher since you're already in that area, but if I'm searching this from Scottsdale, so it's kind of far away from where you're at. You're in Coeur d'Alene, but before it was like, what, 5 months ago, something like that, when we searched window installation Coeur d'Alene, like obviously, we couldn't be found, and it's just a really competitive keyword too. Window installation, there's probably a bunch of other companies trying to compete for this, so it's not the easiest to get ranked up towards the top. But now when we search this, we're right here from what I see in Ford. I know when you searched it, you're, number 1 towards the top, and so that's amazing. But also what I'm more proud of is when you keep scrolling down, you're also right here on the first page here. So, I think that's like top 4 or something when you search window installation, which is what we're trying to go after: window installation, window replacement. So yeah, I know, like you were saying, a couple months ago, that was like one of the top, months that you've had for a while, right? And then like it's just been, kind of going up since we started, which is really amazing to see. And I know it's seasonal a little bit. So, as long as we keep rising up, I think definitely within a few months, we should definitely be towards this number 1 spot, even with the 4-star reviews that we have. I'm always going to harp on you to keep giving me more people to send through the Google review campaign so we can help you out even more. But this is a good example where somebody that, you know, even with 4 5-star reviews, like just proving you don't need a million 5-star reviews to get towards the top here. You know, this guy has 193, this guy has 92, this guy's at 85, you know, 11, 25, 145. Why aren't they above us? You know, they should all be above us, right?
Yeah.
But like, no question, they should be above us. But since we're doing the correct things, yeah, in the back end and with the website, optimizing that, it really helps to create a solid presence online. So you know, you don't have to run ads or stay with Angie's List or Home Advisor. You know, companies that sell their leads to everybody, they don't know anything about you. They don't know about your website. You know, they don't know anything about your company, and all they're trying to look for is the cheapest thing, you know? So, yeah, I think it's personally the best way, but have they been high intent leads from what you've been seeing?
Yeah, they have been really. I think that's due to the way the website's designed and the form that you have them fill out that you generated on the website for me. And yeah, it's been, I get occasionally, you know, questions about do you fix broken glass or something like that, but they're really rare. Most of them are super high quality, and they're definitely better than the ones I'd get from Angie's List or Yelp. And you know, the results speak volumes. I mean, I did twice as much business in August as I did almost the whole year before, leading up to August. So, I mean, I don't need to say anything else. That's the bottom line. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's awesome. For sure. Let's keep on this path and keep sending me more people to put through the review campaign. Yeah, and then we're just gonna keep going up and up and up. So yeah, again, Paul, I just want to really thank you, you know, for allowing us to help you, you know, especially 5 months ago, you know, and just seeing the fruits of everything. And yeah, I'm glad to see it working out, and I'm excited for the future too as well.
Yeah, me too. I'm really glad I found you and that we got connected. It's been great. I'm really happy.
Awesome.
Really thankful. Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you, Paul.